Hey Jammers, it's Cosmic Explosion! Uh, I almost said Jammer 4Z931, but sorry for the squeaks, that's my chair. So today I'm here to do the travel experience because I said I'd do that, and clearly I can't get into my den, so this is how I feel. Okay, so let's get right into this. So I told you guys that I live in the UK, but that's completely false. I live on a smaller part that used to be the UK, which is now Ireland, right? So, no, not the northern half. You know what? No. I'm part of the southern half of Ireland. So, you know, here's where I am. It's quite nice. So, anyways, uh, I guess I should draw the plane. So here's this big jet that picked us up, right? Because like an airplane that flies over the sea and stuff is a jet. So, anyways, here's this big airplane, right? I have no clue what to do. I never had flight experience before. So when I was first going up in altitude, I was like right about here, about the 7,000 mark. I puked everywhere. I hated it so much. But once I got up into these fluffy clouds and stuff, it wasn't that bad. Like it's kind of nice. But anyways, as I got into the Greenland of America, like here's Florida and stuff. I I hope I did this right. See, look, there's America. It looks nothing like America. I'm sorry. But so, anyways, as I got there, I had a whole bunch of family waiting, and they're all like smiling and like all super happy, and I was just super happy to be there, right? But at the same time, I really had no clue what to do. I looked like a fat anime character who's like, "What now, boss? I have no clue what to do." So, anyways, as I was living there for these past couple months, it took a lot of work. Mostly because, I had to wait till I had to go home, and the home that I was in was not the best. Like, I lived all the way out in the city, and it was really gross. So that was my first couple months over in like Chicago or whatnot, and the East Coast. So like here's where that state was, right? So as I progressed from America, I went more into the West Coast. So I went over here, and I was in Oregon for a little while, right? So here's little Oregon. And as I got into Oregon, I liked it way better. Like the West Coast in general. Like the East Coast is like meh, but the West Coast is like yeah. You know why? Because I lived in the mountains for a large portion of my life. And then I go out to the East Coast into Chicago thinking, oh, they must have like some rural parts. And I was wrong. I was quite the sad bean. Like, I was very disappointed and sad. And then once I got into the West Coast, I saw that they had trees and all kinds of cool stuff, right? And I was like a happy bean. I was like, oh yes, take me to this land, please. So I got to visit my grandma, and she has like really old curly hair, and she's just like a super nice person. And she's always like, eat some cookies. And I'm like, okay, grandma. So as I was there, I I experienced a lot of different things. It was like super cool. The food was a little weird. Like I was like, wait, because they have this thing called biscuits and gravy, and I've never really had that before. It was a different experience, I'll tell you that. Like it was like gray gravy and some biscuits. It's like You know what? That doesn't look like a biscuit. That looks like a butt. But so, anyways, as I ate that, I was like, okay, this isn't so bad. So I was like, well, I mean, I'm staying with you guys for a couple months now. Better register in school. And no one likes school. Actually, a lot of people like school. I take that back. But I went to school. I had absolutely zero friends, except for one actually. So let's exit out the zero. And that one friend that I had was like super cool, super into anime, and just stuff like that. So we were like best buds, right? And as we were best friends, like we told everyone, just like, heck off, man. We're not friends. So we had each other's back, right? So like, yeah, we thought the world of each other, and yeah. But I mean, she is actually from Europe too, so that's another large reason why we were friends. We were both from Europe, and we mostly understood everything that we were talking about. So, like, she had to move because she was an exchange student, and I was quite sad because I thought I was going to stay in Oregon for quite some more time. And then, I saved up some money, and I was like, you know what? I want to go all the way back to Ireland, right? So I eventually go home, and I'm like super happy. And here's my friend who actually lives all the way in France, like right over by the here. So here's Spain and here's France. She lives like right here. There, that big dot. So here's my friend, right? And here's like my family up in Spain. And then there's here me in Ireland. Yeah, let's separate that. It looks more like a chili pepper. Ooh. But yeah. So on my way back on the flight, I adjusted back up to the thingy, but it still wasn't fun. I mean, I still puked, and I couldn't go to the back and visit my dog that I got. And, Fido over here is like, where'd you go? So I felt kind of bad. I felt especially bad because he was stuck back there with this other big mean dog. And this other big dog was like, hey, you, I don't want to be your friend. Rawr, 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 right? Like, he was just a big, mean doggo. And then here's my little tiny doggo. Actually, my dog's not tiny. Here, I'll show you a picture. I don't know if this affected my video or whatever, because I just had to move the screen, but that's my doggo. His name is Chevy. He's honestly the best dog. He's just so sweet. I love him. But so, anyways, I got back to Ireland, right? And like, here's my pot of gold, and yeah. So yeah. Just kidding. I don't have a pot of gold, sadly. But so, anyways, now I'm back home, and it's just quite enjoyable. Like, right now, I'm relaxing, and I love it. So, yeah. Uh, wow. I guess that's it. So I'll see you guys in the next video with another like story or something. But yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Bye.